It is in the moment of truth that we uncover who we really are. What sacrifices we can endure. What choices we can live with. Pushed beyond any known breaking point, we discover what we are capable of. And accept the truth of who we must become. Because survival is not a given. We must fight for it.
This is your fucking fault. This is war, son.
Well, hello YouTubers, RogueMonkeyJr here, and that right there, what you just saw, was the single-player trailer for Battlefield 5, and boy, I can say that for my personal taste, it was probably the best trailer that we've seen in all the trailers that have been released for Battlefield 5, which I will leave looping in the background while I'm talking about my first impressions of it. I know a lot of game changers went out to actually play the 3 war stories that are going to be available at launch, the last one being available in December. Not quite sure why, to be honest. Might be because of the tides of war, like how the war progresses and all that stuff. I'm not really sure. So we're going to get access to in total 4 war stories, and there's no news on if there will be more than that. So the first one is called Nordlys. I probably didn't pronounce that right, but whatever. So resist German occupation in Norway, sabotage behind enemy lines as an unlikely English soldier and under no flag, fight for a home you've never seen in Sierra, and in The Last Tiger, available in December, join the crew of a Tiger 1 as they question why they fight. So I really liked the feel of the trailer. It looked really gritty, obviously very cinematic and beautiful graphic-wise. It really looked amazing, but then again, Battlefield is probably one of the best looking games out there, and it really showed in the trailer. Now, what I can say from my previous experiences in the single-player campaigns, they're getting better as time goes on. Battlefield 1 single-player was much better than previous ones. You actually felt attached to some of the characters. There was some missions for everybody, some that were a little bit more stealthy, some that were a little bit more over the top, and you really felt like you were in the moment with that character, and every character had some backstory to him or her. So I gotta say, I'm quite excited to actually play this campaign as opposed to previous Battlefield titles. Most of the time when I got a Battlefield game, I would go straight into multiplayer, not even glance at the campaign until way down the line, usually because it was something attached to actually completing the campaign. Like in Battlefield 4, you had the P90 and a few other weapons if you completed the campaign and chose the 3 different options. In that campaign, you got 3 different weapons. I think there's also the QBZ or something like that. But they're getting better. You know, they're really putting effort in the storyline, making the characters lovable and giving you some kind of emotional attachment to them, and having it all spread out in different war stories and telling different stories of different characters really changes up the maybe monotony of a linear single-player campaign where you usually always play as the same character. And these are untold war stories of World War II, so we're going to see like stuff that wasn't very talked about, so I'm excited to see what they actually have in store. I didn't do a whole lot of research on it, and I am a little bit late with the video because, you know, real life must go on. Unfortunately, I'm not always sitting at my computer waiting for Battlefield news, but that was an amazing trailer. There'll be a link in the description down below for the full trailer. There's also a lot of stuff happening with the dev blogs and the developer overtakes on the EA DICE Twitter, and also Road to Battlefield 5 Stage 5 this week with some more free DLCs. And one of the highlights that I felt was the voice in there. It is Mark Strong, and he has an awesome, iconic voice. He was the one that played in, most notably, Kingsman as Merlin. So definitely a great voice to choose for the narration of the single-player campaign. I can't wait. There's less than a month left if you have Origin Access, Premiere, and all of those other gimmicky things. And if not, if you pre-ordered the Deluxe, if I'm not mistaken, you get it on November 15th, if not November 20th. But really excited to actually get my hands on the game and not just play small parts of it. Get my hands on the progression system, see if it's actually something worthwhile this time around as opposed to Battlefield 1. So yeah, definitely can't wait for that in a little bit less than a month. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below about the single-player trailer, what you thought about it, if you're excited for it, if you even had goosebumps while you were watching it, anything of the sorts. I think they did an amazing job. I didn't want to make a too long video, just something really short and concise. There will be some footage dropping on YouTube from Game Changers on Thursday. The embargo lifts, so you'll be able to see footage of the 3 single-player campaigns if you want to maybe see some of it. If not, if you don't want to get spoiled, I might suggest not watching them and experiencing it for yourself when the full game launches. And while you're down there, be sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, as I try to release Battlefield and other first-person shooter-related content pretty much every day. And as always, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.